Well, good day, everyone, and welcome to the show. Joining me today, of course, my esteemed, most prodigious, and prodigic. Is that a word? Prodigic?
You hear me?
An adjective of prodigy? Is that
I
a
don't
word?
even.
You
But
hear me?
yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
can hear you loud and
My
here. Clear,
my
clear, here,
esteemed
clear.
co-host and colleague, the impregnable Brett Alexander Hamilton, obsessed Williams, and also my alcoholic friend,
I'm
There's
not
no
an
Theo
alcoholic, you
reason.
Badass.
son bitch. Oh,
Alexander is my middle name. I haven't said anything about Hamilton in like months, dude.
Hamilton, what?
Everybody knows
I
after.
don't know. He always like has to relate. I don't know, dude.
Everybody
You
knows
Eh,
have to ask
after
him.
the Federalist
he's a
Papers.
weirdo. We
We went
understand.
through the entire Federalist
Alexander is
Papers.
my middle name, sir. I can't help that. That's on my birth certificate.
Okay then.
Well, God is my
It has
first
nothing to
name.
do with Mr. Hamilton.
Uh,
That's me.
gosh. All right.
Okay, so
Although I am related to him, that's irrelevant right now.
well, I mean, you kind of rag on Aaron Burr for quite a bit because he killed your great
Well,
ancestor.
Uh,
can we move on?
I'm missing
Okay,
context, but
it's been a while since we've been back together with a show. I've been so busy lately that I had no choice with personal stuff going on and busy. I mean, just take a look at this. Look at this. Let's just look at this. This this is all the work that I've been doing for this property insurance license for the last 2 weeks, and I'm still not done. I still got eight. I still have an 800 question test to do.
Missing context.
Yeah, it's been pissing me off, but uh, it's been a little while
Missing
since
context.
we've been together, and you probably haven't done this, but this is the reason why I brought James on the show today. And so what the hell's going on? Give me a second here. The cat's up in there fucking something up. I gotta put her in the cage.
Put him in the microwave. Her in the microwave.
I've been waiting for that.
I've been fine tuning my mic sound before I even got on here, and look at you over there.
What did he leave for?
I swear, I got more cuts on my body since I've adopted this damn cat than I do.
Where are you at?
Because she's always getting her ass whipped. Look at this. It's got another cut right there.
I mean, a cat comes with scratch marks. You can't have a cat without getting scratched up. That's just
unless
you have cats, like my cat, who's a 20-pound lardo with a declawed.
All my other cats never scratched me, but in their defense, I never had to whip my other cats because
I'm actually allergic to
they
cats.
understood.
Well,
literally.
Yeah. So I brought this drunk bastard onto the show. Because
you're asking for an ass whooping.
We went to watch.
Who are you talking about?
Well, you're both drunk bastards. I forgot. But we went to watch the Mario movie about a week ago, and I was so pissed off after the movie because the movie was phenomenal, and I go to Rotten Tomatoes and this is their rating. They rated it on Rotten Tomatoes. The Mario movie was rated. It's so much harder to find the fucking rating on the browser version of it than it is on the phone version. Where's it at?
Oh.
Yeah, anytime you see a great disparity in the audience rating
How the fuck
and
there it is,
the
right
professional
there,
rating,
so
don't trust it.
A few weeks ago, they rated it 48%. Now it's rated 59%, where the audience rated it 96%. Now this is what pissed me off. So Rhett, the audience gives this near a 100, and this movie was great. If you haven't watched it, you need to go watch it. It is awesome. Jack Black had no reason to be that damn good.
Yeah, dude, I don't care what anybody says. If Jack Black is in a movie, it's going to be funny.
Hey, James, it was amazing. James, blew my mind.
James, Peach, you're so
cool.
And with my star, we're gonna rule. Peach, understand. I'm gonna love you till the very end.
That's actually topping charts.
I mean, that song has no reason to be that damn good.
It's too damn good for what it is. Like, no joke. Like, literally, every time we go for a ride in the car, it's got to be the first song.
You know, we used
Super Mario Bros. Movie that becomes the biggest video game adaptation ever.
It's actually the highest grossing opening animated movie in history. It just surpassed Frozen 2, which had a cap of 370 billion, I believe, and the Mario movie closed in at over 500 billion in its first opening week.
By the way, did you see my new background flag?
Oh, gosh.
Trump.
My mom gave that to me. I wouldn't have bought it if it was my own choice, but I feel like I have to display it. So
I have one of those flags. Well, not one of those flags. I have a poster from when I went to the Trump rally in 2018. But
I still swear to God, dude, there was.
But you know,
I didn't know there was one.
This is what pisses me off about these ratings so badly. So I want to share my screen with you guys real quick. I know. A lot of times this this slows things down. But I'm going to share
this, bro.
I'm going to share this. We're going to screen one.
Yeah, I got me some Jim Beam. You got your
So-
Bacardi.
I'm out of freaking Coke though. I have nothing to mix it with now.
Hey,
I got
I'm
some 7
I'm
Up
all
for backup.
I'm all out of everything. I have no bourbon, no scotch, no cigars. All I have is Kool-Aid. Actually, I do have some wine up in there. I should go.
You
pour some of
I've
that.
got some
wino.
Neo. I could mix it with.
I got Jim
But take
Beam
a
and I
look at
got
this.
some
So
7 Up, so I'm
this
happy.
This is Rotten Tomatoes, 59% by the critics, 246 reviews, 96% by the audience. But this is what pissed me off. This is AOC's movie that nobody watched.
It has no critic score. Like
The critics gave it 84%. The audience gave it 0.
That's all you need. That's all you need.
Like
right there to show you the state of the culture. That's all you need.
What is
so
credibility?
let's take a look here. Look at the audience rating. Audience ratings: half a star, half a star, half a star. This one is the only one that I saw that was a 5-star. Half star, half star, half star, half star. You go on for 200 fucking pages of this, and they didn't want to give it a 0, so they gave it nothing.
Well, maybe they had to give it something.
No, they didn't give it anything.
I mean,
look, they didn't give it anything. You go back here.
I mean, I'm saying if you have to rate it something on Rotten Tomatoes, then you can't rate it nothing.
No, I mean the audience score, they left it blank.
Well, that's just the average.
They left it blank because of nothing. But the critics gave it an 84.
That's the average.
only 19 reviews.
The average is 0.
But take a look at Mario here. Look at this. Well, you go over here to these critic reviews of Mario.
Dude, fuck the critics.
This is fucking
basement
garbage.
dwelling neckbeards.
And here's the
here's
the audience. Look at the audience. Look at the audience.
I don't ever
here.
go and look at the critics' ratings. When I go to buy something like on Amazon, I don't go look at the critics. I look at what the regular people rated.
The critics say
I don't give a
the
damn
critics
what the
say
critics
that the
say.
Mario movie was not diverse enough. And
dude, nobody gives a fuck what
get
critics
this.
Say. We want to know what the regular people
get
say.
this, Rhett. Get this. The feminists were pissed off with Princess Peach in this movie.
But she was a badass.
Even though Princess Peach was literally
jumping,
a badass,
flipping, kicking everyone's
dude,
ass.
Fuck the feminists.
Blowing up bomb-offs. She was literally kicking everyone's ass, but apparently she was a sad attempt to empower women.
Third wave, fourth wave feminists, we don't give a shit what they say. 99% of people don't give a shit what they say.
We're an ass wave feminist. But you know what? Did you watch the movie? Have you had the chance to watch it?
I haven't seen it.
Highly recommend
but
it.
I've seen what you've shown.
You must.
That's enough.
It's amazing. It really.
I do want to see it.
It's
though.
not a perfect.
I really do.
I wouldn't give it I'd give it a 9 out of 10 without even thinking twice.
I don't give anything a 10.
I give it a 9.
Nothing in this world,
but
this planet, in this time, nothing deserves a 10. That's understandable.
But I mean, it's as bad as good as you could make a Mario movie without.
There are very few inconsistencies.
Well, that's respectable.
There are very few inconsistencies that I would say.
I usually expect a video game movie to be
garbage,
subpar.
Like there's only like maybe I could think of 3 good video game movies. Usually they turn out hot garbage because some Hollywood producer wants to throw their own twist on it and destroy everything, and it makes me mad because it's not good with the source material.
So, Rhett,
which 3 are you referring to?
Oh,
sorry, hold on.
Let's see. A couple of good movies I can think of. One would be the old 90s Mortal Kombat 2. That was
that one was ass though.
Yes. That's one example.
I can't think of 3.
I'm trying to think of a couple of. I'm trying to think of
what was the question? I didn't hear it.
You asked me what name some horrible video game adaptations.
Oh, I can name. I
wanted to know what movies you thought that they were adapted from video games that were actually good.
Oh,
somewhat good at least.
The first Mortal Kombat in the 90s was all right. The new Mortal Kombat that came out with was all right.
That one was garbage. Come on, That one was ass.
I mean, but like
It was all right.
DeAndre,
It
listen,
wasn't
what
loyal
I'm
to the source
doing is
material.
saying the three best video game movies compared to all other video game
The
movies.
3 best video game movies. Right now, this Mario movie is my number one, without a doubt.
I can't really name one that's really good. I can't name a good video game adapted
That's
movie.
what I'm
that's
saying. Like the
above
category is video game movies.
Sonic the
It's all
Hedgehog
right.
was a really good video
Sonic,
game movie.
yes, but Sonic practically
Both
had
one
to have a
and
knife put to their throat.
That one was okay because
They literally
the only reason the Sonic movie was the first Sonic movie was okay was because everybody complained about the design.
Like
And
I
it
said, they
worked.
literally had a
And
knife
it
to their
worked.
throat.
And it did
But
work.
Sonic 2, in my
Because
opinion,
I was terrified by the first one.
This one might be, people might not like this opinion, but I think the Sonic 2 movie, just like Sonic 2, the video game, was better than Sonic 1. People were like, "Oh, it was too long for a kids movie." Me personally, I like longer movies. I don't want an hour and a 30. I don't want an hour and a half long movie because that's a waste of fucking money.
I agree with you on that.
Honestly, it was just as good as the first one.
I agree. I like longer movies.
I like them both
too.
equally. They both did a good job. Besides Sonic, though,
and
I feel like short movies.
That's
just
that's
like
a TV show,
a TV episode.
Yeah, like for example, the by far the best video game adapted television series is Netflix's Castlevania.
Dude, a TV episode has to be at least, dude.
At least 15 minutes.
Like a long movie is like 2.5, 3 hours. Like a good TV episode is like 2 to 3 hours. But I just feel like a good, I don't know, dude. A movie has to be, to me, to be a good, like telling a story, like narrative movie has to be at least 3 hours.
Hey, Rhett, I want your reaction to this to this video. I want to see your facial reaction.
I know where we're going.
The fact that it's Jack Black makes me respect it. I like Jack Black, even if he's in a shitty movie.
This one is from my one and only true love, Princess Peach. Peach, you're so cool. And with my star, we're gonna rule. Peach,
Who did he play?
understand.
Who did
I'm
he
gonna
play?
love you till
Bowser, I'm guessing.
the very
Yeah.
end. Peaches, 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 peaches. I love you. Peaches, 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 peaches. I love you. Oh, Mario, Luigi, and a Donkey Kong too.
I know we are.
Troops of Koopas couldn't keep me from you.
So long as we talk some, they should say it's for
At
review
the end
purposes.
of the line, I'll make you mine. Oh, peaches, 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 peaches. I love you. Oh, peaches, peaches, peach.
Oh my god. It has no reason to be that
it really does.
Actually, thank you, Jack. That reminded me of some. I gotta tell a story.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap.
I feel a little Tenacious D in that
Did he
too.
really just like die?
good. Yeah. Well, because see, the way it ends, it's like in the movie, at the end, so Bowser's singing the song, and somebody walks in the door while he's singing the song, and he's doing this little Peach part, and then somebody opens the door and he just hits the piano like bing, it's like enter.
Yeah, he's just dead.
No, he just stops the music. It's
Christian.
like, come on in, say what you got to say.
Indeed.
Okay. What time is it?
9 o'clock.
Okay, is this just a comment? Where are we streaming to?
We're on everything. Masterpiece. Christian Williams. Who the hell is that?
That's my brother.
Oh, I don't.
That's why I'm asking, like, where are we streaming
Facebook,
at?
We're
Because
streaming on
YouTube,
we're streaming on
and I don't
Facebook,
remember
Twitter,
else.
YouTube. You know what? Put it like that right there, so you can see. Yeah, we'll put them up in here. Masterpiece.
I'm guessing you saw the movie.
Yeah, I saw the movie. I watched it.
I'm not talking to you, DeAndre. I'm talking about brother.
I watched it 3 times.
We 3 times. Oh, we watched it twice. I literally
I watched
it regular and 3D. Because like, I have to see this again. I'm like, all right, DeAndre, we're going to the movie. He's like, no, I don't want to. It's like, I changed my mind.
Shut up. Hold on.
Hey, James, let my co-host speak. You
sorry.
Okay.
You alcoholic
I'm guessing
bastard.
that he is referring to the movie. Apparently, he's seen it, and he thinks it's a masterpiece.
You should go and watch it, Rhett. You really should. Stop being such a recluse and go to the movies.
Dude, I'm not going to. Most of the time, if a movie comes out that I actually want to see, I never go see it. But I refer to the... I don't refer to the audience. I mean, I refer to the audience, but I don't refer to the experts.
Rhett, it is worth it to go and see it. It is very good. Look, he says, look, 10 out of 10. We'll watch it again. Absolutely, I agree. I give it a 9, and there's reasons why I give it a 9. There are some slight canonicity, which that's hard to say for a Mario movie, for Mario in general.
No
canon, but there are some canon issues with this movie. For example,
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong is now Cranky Kong's son instead of Cranky Kong's grandson.
But
because
who cares really? That's just one.
I'm about to say I agree with Red.
But
it's
I care because this is how it's always been. Because Donkey Kong Jr. is technically still a character that Nintendo has. Donkey Kong Jr. is Donkey Kong's dad.
Well, he is a character, but dude, like that's just one generation.
He was literally
and there's a big retcon thing too. Donkey Kong Island is no longer Donkey Kong Island; it's Animal Kingdom. Which,
dude, who cares?
Late,
that's
but
a Disney
spoiler
World.
alert. Yeah, a little late. I know, but it's been out for what, 2 weeks? Have we hit 3 yet? I mean, spoilers.
There are small canon things, very very minor, and that's the only reason why I don't give. And really, the only reason why I don't give it a 10 is because it wasn't longer. I want to know.
Disney World has nothing to do with Donkey Kong, so I just related that. I don't know why I related that, but
what?
Yes, because they're both popular.
What does Disney have to do with Donkey Kong?
Disney has nothing to do with this conversation.
Nothing to do with Donkey Kong.
DreamWorks, their biggest rival.
One of them's America, one of them's Japan.
Wow.
Oh, Nintendo is the Disney of Japan right now.
Animal Kingdom is in Disney World. That's why.
Oh, you're saying Animal Kingdom. Well,
you said Animal Kingdom first.
Well, I said that they changed Donkey Kong Island from Donkey Kong Island. It's now called the Animal Kingdom.
Oh. Yeah, no.
But I'm saying Animal Kingdom is at Disney World.
Oh, yeah,
dude.
yeah. I get
I've never been to Disney World. I'm not going to spend $200 to go watch an overpriced, overstuffed.
I've been there twice, but I've never been to Animal Kingdom. I've only
been there once, and Animal Kingdom's all right. I'll be honest with you. I enjoyed the Ottoman Zoo more than I enjoyed the Animal Kingdom. Except, no, Expedition Everest is pretty cool. I won't lie. That's like probably my favorite ride.
I was going to say
Disney
something
World.
about the Ottoman Zoo, but I felt like you would call me a racist.
I was looking for something, but the speech that y'all projected made me forget about what I was thinking about.
Whoops.
But you know what? Now I get to go on my ranting tangent. About because it pissed me off so much because fucking AOC's movie gets an 84 by the critics. An 80 fucking 4. No one
watched it. No one gave a crap.
What is her movie called?
It's called To the End.
Yeah,
dude.
No one gave a flying fuck.
But get this, Rhett. So it's a climate change documentary, and she generated a total of about $120 in sales from every theater that from all 10,000 theaters that the movie was played.
They were all in New York,
and it was horrible. It was trash, and it got 84 by Rotten Tomatoes. But they say that the Mario movie lacked story.
What?
It lacked canon. I'm like, they look.
What?
What does she know about canon?
Somebody in one of the verified critics from Rotten Tomatoes literally said that Mario was never from Brooklyn. Mario's always been from Brooklyn since the first game in '85.
Mushroom
And
Kingdom
you
didn't
know
exist until
what?
what, 89?
You know what really? You know what really got me with the Mario movie? What it happens like in the first 2 minutes. So this isn't a spoiler because it's in literally the first 2 minutes of the movie. What made me say that, oh, this is going to be it. I'm hooked on the ride. In the first 2 minutes of it, they play the rap from the Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
It's a Mario Brothers Super Show. Fucking that took that
You
caught me
don't
off
remember that one,
guard.
Rhett? Oh man, Rhett.
Dude, I don't know.
I got
We're the
to do it.
Mario
I got to play it.
Brothers.
I don't know it at all.
Okay, Rhett, I got to show this to you. Here we go.
Go ahead.
I got to show this to you because you're going to know it. Hell, no one knows it. Hell, if no one knows it, you have to know it.
Dude, I haven't talked to him in like 5 or 6 years. I don't know what he
Well,
knows.
he's just as dead as you are, pretty much.
Wait, what? I'm missing context here. I don't know
Okay,
all these people.
I will accept
Noah
it.
fell off the face of the earth. Well, watch this, Rhett.
Hey, paisanos, it's the Super Mario Brothers Super Show!
With the Mario Brothers and plumbing's a game. We're not like the others who get all the fame. If your sink is in trouble, you can call us on the double. We're faster than the others, you'll be hooked on the brothers. Hooked on the brothers. Yo, you're in for a treat, so hang on
Captain
to
Lou
your seat.
Albino.
Get ready for adventure and remarkable feats. You'll meet Koopas and Troopers, the princess and the others. Hanging with the plumbers, you'll be hooked on the brothers to the bridge.
Yeah, and they actually played that.
All right. Hey, DeAndre. Hold on just a minute. I got a stirring in my soul to ask James something.
Oh gosh.
No. Just hold on. James. So the first time that you came on, like, I guess it was the last time you came on the show.
Yeah.
Before you came on, DeAndre kind of reminded me about you, but I kind of forgot. Not this time. Like before you came on, I remembered who you were.
Oh.
But I thought I forgot who you were. That was last time. I know who you are now, but I just wanted to remember. I don't even remember what I was talking about this time.
You are clearly intoxicated.
I know who you are. I know who you are, but last time I thought I forgot who you were.
I don't think, have we ever met in person? I don't remember.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, dude. You used to hang out with us in high school by Building 3.
Yeah, yes. Right between Building 3 and 4. We used
I don't narrow it down. There's about 20, 30
dude,
people.
When he said your name, I knew who you were, but I had forgotten before that. Like whenever you said James.
To be fair, I forget James all of the time because he's a racist.
I'm not a racist, you asshole.
Why What reason does he have to be a racist?
He says lots of racist things to me all the time.
Only to you, because you're
Dude,
a
same
jackass and
racist
you're a
things doesn't make
racist.
you a racist.
You're the racist. Well, you hate your own color more than anyone I know. Gosh.
I love black
Hey,
people. What are you talking
Dude,
about?
you're an Uncle Tom.
I love black people.
You
I
are
do
an
everything
Uncle
that I
Tom,
can.
Uncle Ruckus, self-hating,
Oh, please.
color-hating
I
motherfucker.
don't have to sit here and take
Dude,
this.
last night I was watching videos of Uncle Ruckus throwing bricks.
Yeah, he's doing my Martin Luther King. I love that episode.
Yeah, dude,
I don't have to sit
Uncle
here and
Ruckus.
take this from a bunch of honkies.
And
No, you don't have to,
my
but
point
you choose
proven,
to.
you racist bastard.
Hey, it's impossible for me to be racist by calling you a honky. You know the rules.
Oh
I don't
gosh.
care, dude. Go ahead.
Anyway, I don't give a
Honky,
shit. You can
honky,
call me
honky.
anything you want. I don't care. I've got pretty thick skin.
See, I can
worse.
call you honky all
Okay,
day
listen.
long, but you can't call me what you usually do. You racist.
We never call you that.
No, he usually calls me the N word.
It's a nickname. Yes, I do that nickname too.
You know,
Because
you
I
understand the
don't
reason-
acknowledge
you've
race, so
heard
it's
me
a
call-
joke.
Hey, DeAndre, you know for a fact you've heard me call you that on the bus.
Oh yeah, you know what? Remember how we used to? Oh, I remember when we pissed the fuck out of
We
Quinn.
used to go.
Remember
Oh,
when we pissed Quinn off when we called him a niggard.
Jeez, dude.
And
What? James, shut the fuck up.
he's like, oh gosh, why'd you call me the
Jeez,
N word?
dude.
I'm like, we didn't call you the
You
N
know
word.
what? I'm not going to say it on the air.
We called him. We
Gosh,
called him.
dude, we're on air.
Yeah,
Calm
okay.
down.
Shut up, James. I'm talking. We called him a niggard, which is Niggard, which is Shakespearean for stubborn,
Quinn.
for very stubborn. And Quinn thought that we called him the N word.
Well, we did.
we did, but we didn't.
Oh gosh.
Dude, Quinn. Why was Quinn with us in the morning? Who was he related to?
He was related to nobody. He was
Why was he there?
because he was. I started talking to him in my art club after school, and he just kind of stuck to me.
But he was in my art class too, and we didn't talk at all.
Yeah, but we talked all the time
We weren't at
after
the same
because
table.
We had art clubs, so we were after schools together all the time. And we went over.
So it's your fault.
Yes, it is my fault in a way.
It's his fault for a lot of bad decisions, but that's not the point here.
You know what?
Quinn,
I'm
Quinn
still,
was the
I still
all-powerful
accept
omnipedo.
What?
Omnipedo.
Yeah, he was the omni torpedo. Remember?
Okay.
No, I don't.
He was a torpedo that went in all directions at once.
I was thinking of a Joe Biden direction, but anyways.
No, you know what? That was me and Noah that used to call him the omnipedo.
Dude, you know what? I've been having some. This is not a joke, by the way.
Oh,
I've been having some weird dreams lately. All right.
Are you high?
I'm not going to subject you to that, James, if that's going to bother you that much.
Well, James is an alcoholic. He has weird.
I'm not an
dreams every night.
alcoholic, motherfucker. I just enjoy a drink on the weekend.
Do you
Stop
think that
denying
anybody
If you
that drinks
work
more
my
than
job,
Hey, DeAndre, do you think that anybody that drinks it more than 2 days in a row, they're an alcoholic?
James could drink this. Well, no, he couldn't drink this. His dad would kill him.
there's a joke. So my dad has a house. So you know what? That's another story. But like no, if my dad ever smells.
You know what, Rhett? You must drink this. This is delicious.
I don't even know what that is.
That's
This is
$100 a
K-Luke.
bottle.
That
It's
looks like
expensive.
Kaluke.
This is
K-Luke.
K-Luke Batch 2. This is the best bourbon that money can buy.
What store is that from?
There's a lot different ones.
Well,
One
there's
we
a lot
go
of them
to.
down here, but you can go to you can go
It's
to
Blackwater
Hey,
Wine
hold on,
and
hold on,
Spirits.
hold on.
Blackwater.
Everybody pause. Luke.
K-Luke. Blackwater
K-Luke.
Wine. and Spirits. We've
K-Luke.
actually went to a tasting and talked
All
to
right,
the
everybody pause
owner of the
again.
distillery.
Everybody pause again. James, where do you live?
Gulfport. You know I shouldn't say that on live,
Dude,
but yeah,
come on, man.
Same
you know I
city.
live in Gulfport too. Pause
I live
again.
in the same city.
Gulfport is almost 800,000 or 80,000.
He lives off of Three Rivers.
You
he
know,
live closer to me than you do?
I don't live there
He's
anymore.
He's closer to you.
I
Than
went to
am.
Harrison. I went to I
Okay.
live.
Where do you Are we friends on Facebook?
No, we're not friends on Facebook.
Why?
I don't know.
Because you don't remember who he is.
I know who he is.
I don't remember who you are.
Here's the solution.
Add me.
I get to be the mediator. You two
Dude,
send
I
each
know.
other your friend
You
friend
said-
request.
Oh,
Do it right
gosh.
now.
All right, I'll send it. We have to. I kind of don't want this much information over live stream. Damn it.
Nobody's going to come and figure out where you live. You're not that important.
That's okay. I'll cap their asses, but that's not the point here.
You're a racist.
How is that racist? I didn't.
Only black people are allowed to say cap. You white people are supposed to say shoot.
I'm gonna kick your ass. Shut
Keller,
the hell
right?
up. I send you an invite.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Dude,
There.
yeah, you're exactly the person I thought you were.
I don't remember you one bit. Don't take offense to that, but I mean, I don't.
We used to stand by Building 3 every morning.
That doesn't
Me
narrow it
and
down to have like
DeAndre
50,
and Noah
30
and-
people.
Rhett, to be fair,
Yeah.
James lost like
I'm gonna kick your ass if you
75%
finish that,
of
you
his
son of a
brain
Fine,
cells.
bitch.
dude. I don't.
he lost like 75% of his brain cells being alcoholic in
I'm not an
Montana.
alcoholic, motherfucker.
Look,
I drink
DeAndre,
maybe
bro,
once a week. Shut the hell up.
Or whoever you are, James Keller. I remember you.
Yeah, thanks for saying my
A
full name. I
few
didn't want that much
times.
information.
Man, I remember. I have a really good memory though. So I remember basically everybody, even if I met only once. I don't care. I'm not going to take it personally that you don't remember me because we used to stand together every morning in front of Building 3.
You should take it
in the
personally.
courtyard.
You should kick his ass, man.
Gosh,
Who's
we have
ass,
it.
yours?
We could have a WWE match. Screw it.
DeAndre, I'm not going to kick DeAndre's ass. He was with me every day.
I mean, I don't remember you. I'm sorry. There was like a dozen people I'd hang out with. That
Hey,
I
James.
jumped groups.
I'm not taking it personally. I do not care. I remember you. If you don't remember me, that's okay.
But we all had our separate cliques outside of the main group.
Exactly.
I mean,
That's fine.
Like fuck, hell.
But I do remember you, and I have you in all of my freaking, all of the what are they called, yearbooks that I have.
Well, you know
You're in
what?
there.
Heck, I'll have to take you partying next time I go partying. I need someone that can hold his own. DeAndre, I
I'm
give
not
him
a partier,
three.
sir.
I give
What are you
DeAndre
talking
3 drinks
about?
and he's
I'm
on the
fine
ground.
with
I have to
being
carry him
there,
home.
but I'm not a partier.
You have never had to carry me anywhere.
You're like an ultra lightweight.
Dude,
I'm barely getting a buzz and you're falling on the ground drunk. I'm like, DeAndre, come on. And you're screaming the
sir,
N-word for
I
no
know
reason.
that
I'm like, come
DeAndre
on,
would not
dude.
be carried anywhere.
Yes, I can't be carried anywhere.
I know DeAndre very well.
Look,
and I know
I smoke myself a good
everyone that
good
I've been
Cuban
around for at least like more than one time.
and drink some scotch.
I can sense. I know.
You know, Rhett was the first one of the group to see me without a shirt.
Oh gosh, poor bastard.
Yeah,
Hey, what were we talking about before all this?
Oh, the Mario
We were
movie
trying to
and
rip
ratings.
the critics a new one for Mario.
But you know, remember that Rhett, when you were in JROTC, I was in weightlifting, and we were out playing football, and you guys were supposed to be cleaning the bleachers over there, and someone had threw the ball, and I came over there to see you, and I think it was you and Noah. You and Noah were in the same block, weren't you? Or was it you and Brett Williams? I can't remember.
I don't remember that.
And so
I don't remember everything.
I have a good memory, except for when it comes to names and sometimes faces.
It seems like both of us remember different things because I have a really good memory too.
Yeah, can we go back to Mario, the critics?
Come on, let's go back to
enough
Mario.
about memory lane trips. We could do that at another time.
Hey, this is my show. I do whatever the fuck I want. So we're gonna go back
Hey
to
man,
the critics
this is
for right
our
now.
show.
Hey,
we do whatever the fuck we want, but
I will build your asses. All right, continue.
Well, we're gonna go back to the ratings here. For example, so I want to read a few of these ratings, and we're going to do some live commentary here. Let's take a look at this rating by some of the critics here. I'm going to go find a 1-star rating. It's going to be quite difficult, but I'm going to find a 1-star rating, and I'm going to read this. Read this
If you can
aloud.
only find one, it's irrelevant.
Well, look. It took me like 30 pages of scrolling when me and James were looking through ratings after the movie to find just one, because I mean the people who are rating it like garbage don't aren't fans of Mario and don't know what good movies are. All right,
Or
here's one right
they
here.
are
Here's
half-ass fans pretending they probably
here's one.
played like Mario
So
Sunshine, and that's all the lore they know about Mario was the
But that was a great
majority of
game, though.
fans. Oh no, I love Super Mario
Mario Sunshine
Sunshine,
was a
but
good
Super
game,
Mario Sunshine was
but
amazing.
it
that's like
still wasn't
someone
better than
played
Mario
that
64.
just that game and used that for all Mario lore ever made.
That's a 10 out of 10, dude.
No,
It's
Super
still there's a
Mario
lot of
Sunshine.
holes.
Oh, well, I mean, I understand that I am
but you know what, Rhett?
biased,
I
but
will
that
say
was the game I played when I was 6 or 7
Oh, I
years
love the
old.
shit out of
So
that
Super
game. Don't get me
Mario,
wrong.
Super
I
Mario
love that game.
Sunshine and the Mario Galaxy series are probably the only Mario games that you could directly toss into a movie.
Right.
I mean, you could probably do that with Super Mario World on Super Nintendo
No,
if you went through the
no, dude.
manual,
I agree with what you said.
but you could definitely not do that for Mario 64. I
Right.
mean, how could you do that? You're jumping into fucking
All right.
paintings.
All right. Go on.
But here we go. So this is a rating from 3 Martin. I think it's the same one that we found that time, James. So this is what it says. It it's always really weird seeing a mediocre movie that is getting universally praised. Makes you feel crazy. The critics were close to right on this
Do
one for
I?
once. Also, many of the 5-star reviews are obviously fake, so be careful with that. I
Wow.
want to I want to preface this all by saying that I'm a huge Mario fan. I've played and owned every Mario game and had Mario and Peach cake toppers at my wedding. That did not help my enjoyment of the film at all. I don't expect too much from a kids movie as an adult, but I do expect them to at least be a little entertaining, and I don't think that is unreasonable given masterpieces like Toy Story and Megamind. The Mario movie doesn't seem to be made with adults or children in mind. It's more like it was made for a very select audience of viewers who are stuck 20 years in the past and love outdated humor, slow motion shots. The story is nothing to write home about, and that's okay, but it's definitely a problem when the story only exists to tell jokes. No matter what is happening, everything will be set aside for a bad joke or shoehorned 80s soundtrack. Speaking of, not a single track that played, even the orchestrated Mario remixes, felt like they belonged in the series. Yeah, Mario music doesn't belong in a Mario movie. Yeah, that makes sense. Uh, it seriously felt like watching a fan-made advertisement for the movie, but the advertisement was as long as the movie itself. As for the jokes, the most prominent was a joke where a scene would go into slow motion and Mario would say "Mamma Mia." It was so inoffensive the first time, but they did the exact same joke at least 5 times throughout the movie. Speaking of slow motion, even when it makes absolutely no sense to, the characters go into slow motion. Uh, I'd estimate every 5 minutes there was a slow motion gag or a late epic action scene in slow motion. The humor doesn't get much better than the Mamma Mia joke, and I would describe it as a single bad cliche from animated movies over the past 20 years thrown into a blender. Everything from characters screaming for no reason to being LOL so random to being cute and but excessively dark. The theater I went to was packed, but there were no laughs throughout the entire movie, not even from the children. The animation is really
Jeez.
pretty, although that's not impressive these days. An issue I have with it though is that every action is overly animated. Something as simple as saying a few words will have the characters stretching out in weird ways that make the voice acting no longer fit.
Hey, you can stop.
You heard enough?
I haven't heard anything.
It's I don't know. It's like they were written by people that never left the house.
Dude, like,
Who are these critics? Is my real question. Who are the what life do these people live? Like, jeez.
I don't remember anything of what you just said.
You need to stop drinking, man. You're worse than James.
But I really don't drink. Like, it's not a normal thing for me. It's
You
really
know,
not.
For the sake of the Super Mario Brothers movie, I want to do this. Top 5 Mario games ranked by us. Uh, what's your top 5 Mario games
Hold
ranked?
on. James, did we just did we just become friends on Facebook? I honestly thought we were before.
Yes, I didn't.
Speak the truth, sir.
Yes, we did. I still don't remember who the hell you are, my friend.
All right. Let me try to jog your memory. If you don't remember, that's fine. But I just want to try to jog it. Cool?
Sure, go for it.
All right. So every single morning, at least 10th, 11th, 12th grade, we stood in front, literally right in front of the Building 3 entrance in the courtyard.
Okay, don't narrow it down. I had like 5 different.
Yeah,
I had at least 2 dozen people I hung out with in the morning. I'm in front of Building 3.
That narrowed it down for at least a couple of people, because in front of literally, when I say literally, I mean literally. I'm not one of those people that just says literally. I mean it. Right in front of the entrance in the courtyard for Building 3. The only 2 of us that talked was pretty much me and DeAndre.
And occasionally Ivory when she would show up over there.
I mean, Burleson. What I mean is the people who always were there. It was me and you, and sometimes Sandig.
Yeah, and sometimes Danny and Burleson. But it was mostly
sometimes Danny, sometimes Burleson. But the 2 biggest voices was me and you. Pretty much.
I don't remember it. I'm sorry.
But the reason you don't remember is because you weren't there every morning, but we were.
I jumped every morning.
I jumped around a lot between the groups I hung out with in the morning. Like I said, that doesn't
you were in
narrow
front
it
of
down
building.
much.
You were in front of the parking lot sometimes.
Yeah, because that's what we started
with
off
all the emo kids.
We started off.
The reason,
I was with the emo kids. I was just with a lot of groups. I was with every group you can imagine.
And I was too. That's why I remember you.
Oh.
It's cool, dude. But if you see a picture of
it'll take a bit. It'll take a bit, bud. It takes a lot.
I remember you, but the reason why I remember you is because I remember everybody. I'm not offended if you don't remember me. I don't care at all.
The only way to get James to remember you is to get him shit-faced.
DeAndre, you keep making alcohol references.
If you see me in person, you'll know who I am.
Listen, Bradshaw, you can't kick my ass no matter how hard you try.
Fucking hell. Well, first of all, you're not even my weight class, so don't even start that one.
Hey, bro.
You know what? After this, we'll hang out sometime. That's
what I was about to say.
We'll have a party another time. Let's get back to the discussion at hand here.
Yeah, come on.
So, James, give me your top 5 Mario games.
Oh, I really don't.
In order.
I really don't have a top 5. I'll be honest with you. It's so.
Just made it hard on you, didn't I?
I don't have a top 5 really, but if I were to say
everybody has a top 5.
I can tell you my number 1 is Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo.
Respectable.
That's it. I don't have a. It's hard to. It's almost impossible for me to make a list. I like them all.
I like them all, but there are some that I don't like. What about you, Rhett? What's your top 5 Mario games?
Super Mario Sunshine, dude.
That's your number
It's
one.
1, 2, 5.
That's a cop out. I guess I'm the only one that's going to do a
Dude,
top five.
Sunshine is amazing.
So for me, my top Mario games are in this order.
Number 2 is 64.
Yeah, number 2 is 64 for me as well.
Oh yeah, okay.
Mine
Number
are
3, let me adjust it. Number 1 is Super Mario World for Super Nintendo. Number 2, Super Mario 64. Number 3, New Super Mario Brothers for Nintendo DS. I guess number 4. I know we're not doing a number 4. I'll give you the 3. That's all I can give you.
Well, my number 5 is the original Super Mario Brothers on the NES and the Game Boy. Well, I played the Game Boy version more than I did the NES version. My number 4
All
is
3s are number 1 or number 2.
That's copping out.
That's not copping out. That's truth.
They're all different games, though.
They are all different games, but they feel the same.
You could say that about any Mario game.
Okay, I mean, Christian just said, well, all y'all can read it. Just read it.
Yeah, let's see. But this is so. Here's Christian is.
Why can't we put all the galaxies in one category?
Galaxy 2, Kart, Galaxy 1, Mario Bros, Wii, and Galaxy. You got Galaxy.
I mean, he at least put something for all of them.
But look, Mario Kart doesn't count. That's a spinoff.
Yeah, Mario Kart. Yeah, I agree.
So for me, I got the original Mario, Mario Brothers on NES. My number 4 is Super Mario 3D Land for the Wii U. I like that one. I like my number 3 because I never did get the chance to play the Galaxy or Mario Odyssey, which I should buy. I have a Switch. I should buy Odyssey.
Dude, have you played any of the Odysseys?
I haven't played Mario Odyssey yet.
Any of them?
It was
dude, come on. You can't even.
I haven't played.
You can't participate if you haven't played any of the Odyssey.
I haven't played it yet because I just haven't bought it.
Then your opinion is just
my
an
opinion. My opinion is.
I mean,
valid.
I haven't beat Odyssey, but I know it's a solid.
Dude, the first and second. I haven't played the third, but the first and second are great.
You're talking.
I
about
have the first
Odyssey.
one. I haven't played any of the other ones.
I'm talking about Mario Odyssey, not the Odyssey.
What am I saying, dude? All opinions are just opinions.
But number 3, is Super Mario Brothers 3. My number 2 is 64, and my number 1 is Super Mario World in Super Nintendo. I think that one's just the best. But Super Mario 64 was awesome. I love that game. But I wanted to get on to some other topics here. So
it's about time.
Another topic that I wanted to discuss with you, Rhett, was obviously, you know how we do some of the times where we talk some little politics shenanigans.
All the times.
Yeah, all the times. Pretty much.
Well, that's part of our job. Like, we have to do that.
It is part of our job. I wanted to talk about some more of the stuff that's going on with Donald Trump. So after the indictment, which you and I both agree nothing's going to happen with this. As a matter of fact,
actually a good thing.
As a matter of fact, we've now come up with some more stuff. The Alvin Bragg case has become even weaker. But what I want to talk about is Donald Trump's chances of victory because of been proven right that the system's out to get him. It seems like that might be increased because now we have a whistleblower from the Biden administration, which has come out and basically spilled the beans that Joe Biden and the CIA, James Clapper, John Brennan, they all set up the Hunter Biden laptop story to hide it from the public. And they wrote a letter that has a paper trail with that. And they also have evidence now from a whistleblower from the Biden administration that basically says that if Congress will take his testimony, it would land Biden in jail for treason against the United States. So if all of these things are true, that basically proves Jo- that Donald Trump was correct about how they were out to get him the entire time.
Okay. I have a lot to say on this issue, even though I really haven't been watching a lot of mainstream news or anything. I've just been thinking about it in my head or right now. I've just got to conclude on everything that we said about the Mario show, about what Christian said. Yeah. Have I ever even, I mean, I know that you know Noah. I know you've never met Christian. Christian is the brother right after Noah. Okay, so I'm the oldest. Out of all of my siblings, I'm the oldest one. Now, on my mom's side, there's Trinity, Patrick. You've never met them. But then on my dad's side, there's Christian, which is the one that's been messaging. I mean, I know you can see the messages.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think you ever met Christian, did you?
None of your other siblings attended our schools.
Our schools. No, Noah was the only one. Yeah, you're right. I'm the oldest out of all my siblings. Noah is number 2 out of all my siblings. Then Trinity, Patrick, Christian, Gabriel, Madison, Mackenzie. That's all my siblings. So you've met 1 and 2, which is me and Noah. And he still lives in Arizona now. I mean, I know you knew him pretty well back then, but now he still lives in Sholo, Arizona. Christian's number 3. So I'm pretty sure you'd probably want to meet him because you know the number 1 and 2. Christian's pretty cool. I mean, all of us are.
Well, I've always liked all of your family members that I've met, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'd like all of us. But Christian, he's the one who is actually paying attention to what we're doing. I don't even remember what the beginning of what I said was.
You were supposed to be talking about.
I mean, I know you can see all of his messages.
Yeah, I see them all.
Well, what was the topic originally?
You're supposed to be talking about the Hunter Biden, Joe Biden stuff, how it relates to that.
Yeah. You don't have to think, you are pretty cool. I feel like you are actually an older soul than you seem. Now, what were you saying, DeAndre?
It said you were supposed to be talking about the connection between the CIA, how they connect to the covering up the Hunter Biden story as it relates to Donald Trump's potential.
So I don't even think this is like exclusive information. The CIA killed John F. Kennedy. The fact that RFK Jr. is running in on the Democratic ticket.
Is he?
Is something is he? Yes, absolutely. Look it up right now.
He declared? I didn't see.
RFK Jr. is running for president against Joe Biden. Have you not heard that?
No, I didn't see. I didn't know anybody else on the Democratic ticket had
Look it up.
The ticket.
RFK Jr. is running against Joe Biden. And honestly, I'm not sure if I wouldn't vote for him. RFK Jr. is respectable.
Depends if he's.
I watched an interview with him and Aubrey Marcus, and I'm not sure if I wouldn't vote for him against Donald Trump. I mean, I like both of them.
Depends if he's going to go against his own party. That's all there is to that.
He's running as Democrat. First of all, I'm not a Democrat at all, but I like RFK Jr. just because of what I've heard him say.
Well, it depends. Does his own party hate him? That's my question. If it's yes,
his
then
own
I'd give him
party.
my
Of
vote.
course, Democrats. Fuck Democrats.
Well,
That's the
things
point. If
just
his
kind of
own
got a
party
little
hates
bit
him, that's it.
things just kind of got a little bit more contentious for Donald Trump on the Republican side with the introduction of
Ramaswamy.
his latest rival has just
Because
entered
of
into the ticket.
Ramaswamy.
No, Swamy is pretty good too, but the latest person that just entered into the political field on the Republican ticket is Larry Elder. And Larry
Elder,
Elder,
I haven't heard that he's entered. Is he?
he just announced it like 2 days ago. And so now,
I'm okay. You're ahead of me.
yeah, so now Larry Elder getting in there, he takes a huge swath, particularly of black voters from Donald Trump, and that was what was getting Donald Trump over the edge. Not
Hold
that
on.
he had an absorbent number of black votes, but he had over 12%, and that was what was giving him the winning edge. And if Larry Elder can take those votes away from Trump, it might make it difficult for Trump in 2024. Now,
Y'all keep going. I'll be right back. All right.
Now, Rami,
You
how
heard
did you
me?
say his name? Yeah, I heard you.
All right. I'll be right
Now,
back.
that other guy, the Indian fella, now, I don't know if you saw this or not, Jameson, but he really put the screws to Don Lemon on Don Lemon's own show, called him out for being a liar and all other types of stuff on his own show. Now, that's the type of politician that we're seeing, and we're seeing this from these young people. If there's one thing that this young generation of politicians learned from watching Donald Trump in the 2020 and 2016 debates, is that it's time to stop pulling your strings against these old cronies who don't want to do what they actually say that they're going to do.
I mean,
As far as the 2024 field looks, what have you been seeing with your crazy libertarian policies?
I'll be honest with you. I haven't kept up with it as much as I should have at this point. Oh, I've just kind of been keeping. I've kept up with more Democrat and Republican because that's more of what I see.
Also, because there's nobody in your party that actually runs for anything, and your party is not very cohesive. But uh, I think I think what it's going to be probably set up for is that it's going to be most likely a rematch, Trump versus Biden, 2024. Biden is set to announce that he's going to be running for president again on Tuesday. That's what the rumor is so far. That he's set to announce that he's running for reelection on Tuesday. Now, the problem that Trump has to worry about is that, number one, Republicans need to stop talking about, even though it's true, the Republicans need to stop talking about the rigged election system. And they need to start using the same rules that Democrats are using. I've been saying this for two years now, 2 or 3 years now, that the Republicans need to start taking advantage of early voting, mail-in voting, all of the stuff that the Democrats are doing to get 2 months of advantage over the Republicans. Republicans need to start taking advantage of that if they want to be able to win this. And it's going to come down to a very close margin for Trump, because a lot of people aren't voting because they dislike Biden. They're voting because they dislike Trump. And Trump isn't even that dislikable. I don't know what people got against the guy.
His
He
social
speaks his mind.
policies, his social policies are garbage. I'm going to be honest with you, my friend. That's the
What was
big thing
what
that's
was
killing.
garbage about his social policy?
Oh, hell. Well, first of all, he just. Oh man, he does. Well,
If you're
really,
going to
the
say
main
he
thing
had a
that
garbage
hurt,
social policy, you need to be able to name it.
the main thing that's held against him is his past and his father and a lot of
Well, that
things.
has nothing to do with social policy.
Well, that's what his voters use against. That's what his haters, I should say, use against him.
Yeah, but see, the problem is that they used his father against him. Joe Biden is a known racist, Klan sympathizer. He eulogized the
That's
Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan. So I'm talking about
hey,
people didn't like him because he said some things on Twitter and their feelings were hurt.
I re-
And it's only because the media perpetrated it. I mean,
I'll be honest
let's
with
also
you.
be real there. The media perpetrated all of that. If it
I
wasn't for
don't.
the media, uh, tr- if the media was straight and narrowed like they should be,
Yeah, not in our lifetime, my friend.
this is true. I'm saying if like they should be, if the media was straight and narrow like they should be, it wouldn't even be close.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I don't like Trump. I won't hide that. I don't like him. He's a mouthy fucker. All that. But here's the thing. When you compare him to someone like Joe Biden is the. Oh my gosh. I couldn't. This podcast is not long enough to describe all of the. He is a racist piece of shit that has not changed. They just like to sugarcoat it. Yeah, he's been through some shit. I even had one of my buddies I've known for decades try to tell me, "Oh, he wasn't that bad. He's been through shit. He's lost his family." It doesn't matter. He's a racist piece of shit. He's a horrible person. He's not
He lost family
like
members.
every.
So did everybody else his age.
I know, but here's the thing:
I'm
everything bad about Trump, Biden's worse. And you can Google it, you can search it, and there's no contradictory evidence. It's like there's no. I can't give
Fucking everything, dude.
I can't give in. I can't bitch about Trump that anything about Trump that Biden isn't worse about. I'll give you.
You
His,
see,
and
my
the worst
biggest
part
Has
is,
Biden? Hey, can anybody hear me?
yeah, we can hear you.
yeah, we can hear you loud
Has
and clear.
Biden had his best friend steal his fucking gun and then shoot himself in the head?
Who had that?
Has that happened with Biden?
Mm,
I don't know.
Tell
Did
me, come on. I know that you know.
Did it? I don't know.
Has that happened with Biden?
I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Okay. Well, fuck Joe Biden then. I don't care what he's been through. And I know he's been through all of his kids getting killed in a fucking car accident, and then his wife getting killed in a car accident, and then almost him.
Well, the way it happened, if I remember
Well,
correctly,
fuck Joe Biden. I don't care what he's been through.
his
Yeah,
wife and daughter
I don't
Same.
care what he's been through.
died in that car crash.
That doesn't
He survived
give
it,
him the
but then
authority or
he
the
went
right
to
to
go
be
sleep
president
with the
or the right to
babysitter.
do everything that he wants to, fucked up because he doesn't know what's going on.
like
Fuck him.
since he got in office, we're all living paycheck to paycheck.
Nah,
No matter how
dude,
much
you know
I
what?
hate Trump's guts, I will
I
sit
don't
here
care
and
what you
say
say about Trump
economically.
or Joe Biden. Fuck both of them.
But I
But
mean,
Trump
I
only
will
half
give
in
I
a way
will give
because he
Trump
actually
this.
did better than Joe Biden.
Trump's economy was golden. I'll give him that. Everything I don't like about Trump, his economy was solid. It helped. It helped people. We were able to make money. We were able to get going. It didn't help people that didn't want to help themselves. But if they don't want to help themselves, fuck
Dude.
them. Oh, I
The
mean,
only
if
the
that
That's
only
upsets
enough
thing
for
that
me
people,
to
too
say
bad.
fuck Joe Biden double.
the only thing that people can say about Trump was he said things they didn't like, and there were some policies that I wouldn't have agreed with.
His
His
gun
policies
control,
on
Trump's
gun
gun
control.
control. Just for that alone, I hate Trump's guts because of his. It was
Well,
his good.
the bump stock thing wasn't that big of an issue,
Yes, it
but
fucking was.
but it's something that shouldn't have been done because there shouldn't be any infringement on the Second Amendment, in my view. But it wasn't. It doesn't hinder a person's ability
Your view is
to shoot a
correct.
gun. It doesn't hinder your ability to shoot a gun to not have a bump stock.
I mean, don't give a bump stock. I will give you that to an extent. It's just a sporting. It's a fun little thing. When you use a bump stock, you're not going to be accurate with it. You're just going to. It's a fun thing. That's all
Bump
it's good for.
stocks shouldn't even be discussed.
And to be fair, the reason why it was banned was not even. That wasn't even a legit reason, in my opinion. If you do research, there's the shooter in what was it, Vegas? There's it's so suspicious. I mean, I'm
Well, you have to think about the
99.99% sure that was government
propaganda
sponsored, but
from all of these people,
Well,
the propaganda that's around it.
we
They're always
didn't
talking
ask,
about assault
by the
rifles
way,
and all the other
but you're
bullshit
right.
like that. But
that was
let's
government
get
sponsored.
let's
There's
get
no
real. We know
What I
that
mean, when the
handguns.
government sponsors, that's just a bonus, dude.
like, yeah. I mean,
We don't give a fuck what the government says.
I mean, don't get me wrong, in the fucking Fed. But I mean,
No. I understand. I get it. But when everything breaks down, you'll be with us.
I mean,
You know it's true.
at the end of the
Come
day,
on.
I don't like Democrats. I don't like Republicans. But if push comes
Yeah.
to shove, I'm going to be leaning further right than I am left because I still keep my guns. I
Exactly,
still can
dude.
spend my money how I want. But yes, I will give you that.
And the biggest
So
problem that the
whenever
Democrats have right now,
everything breaks down, if you find us, we'll take you in. We're going to defend
Here's
you.
the thing, though. It's not even an option to go left, though. If I'm not so far left, I'm a damn communist. I'm gonna get scrutinized. I'm gonna get. It's like
well,
I'm saying.
that's what I was
Right.
going to say. The problem with the Democrats right now is they have zero
Dude.
tolerance for their side. They claim to be the
Right.
party of tolerance, but if you so much as say one thing they disagree with, they will excommunicate you from the Democrat Party.
Right. Imagine this. All right, James. Imagine this. Everything breaks down. Literally, because I know for a fact all of us, at least in our age group, we know that civilization is going to break down completely in our lifetimes.
Without doubt.
DeAndre? James?
Yeah,
You believe that?
we're on the cusp. I mean, every great empire,
All
every great
of us.
civilization, like is a total. Even America's
All
on
of them
its
break down, right?
on its last legs. There's no.
Right. We've got 8 years.
Every generation who ends up to fall in the position of the lifetime that we are in, which is right below middle-aged,
250 years.
like kind of young middle-aged, 28, 29, 30. We all see what's coming. Right? Like let's take for example the Bronze Age collapse. Y'all know what happened, right?
Yeah.
DeAndre?
Yeah, and the hallmark.
That was the end of their civilization. And a lot of times we think about like what would it be like to be at the very end of our civilization. And that's what we're in.
You know, and the hallmark.
We didn't ask for it. Or at least we didn't think we asked for it, but it's possible that all of us asked exactly to be where we are.
Well, after Joe Biden won, I did ask for it. I figured.
Go on.
I figured after Joe Biden's victory, I'm like, you know what? What needs to happen is.
You feel like you asked to be where you are right now?
After Joe Biden won the election, yes, absolutely. I prayed. I said to.
I understand.
I prayed
dude.
to God.
I feel like I did too.
No, literally, I did. I prayed to God. I said, you know what needs to happen for us to get on the right path? Absolute destitution needs to happen. It's the only way for people to realize what they had that was working and how to revert back to it is to lose everything, borderline, be on the cause of losing everything.
Pause. Just 1 minute, all right?
Go ahead.
All right, I'll be right back.
So, but while he's doing that, but yeah, I don't know about you, James, but I literally after the election, I literally said to myself, I said, you know what, God, if we want to see real change happen, if we want to save this country, to save this world, really the country, I don't care too much about the rest of the world. I don't live there. we need absolute destitution. People need to lose everything that they thought they had, that they thought they knew was good, in order for them to see what they had and revert back. Because as it is right now, they're pushing so many agendas that have absolutely nothing to do with the best interests of the majority of people. And they're pushing all of this stuff and they're destroying everything. And the only way that we're going to be able to get that back is if we as a people stand up to these radical minorities and take back our rights and our freedoms. And we had to get a Joe Biden whose only sentence is ice cream and ends in ice cream and starts with ice cream and the filler is ice cream. That we had to get double chocolate chip ice cream in
I've got plenty
order.
of ice cream in my freezer. I've
And
got a
yeah,
ton of ice cream in
we,
my
we
freezer.
had to get that. You know, Joe. I was watching the thing. Joe Biden literally said this yesterday. He literally said that I feel like I'm a very dull president. That all the only thing I have in my life is ice cream and and
You don't even have that shit.
he said something else. Something
What, Joe?
is ice cream and naps or something like that. Like, Joe, you're the president of the United States. How in the hell is the only thing in your life ice cream? So we had to get this. We had to get this depravity in order to finally get somewhere. And
No,
I
I
think
don't
it's
feel like
necessary.
it's necessary, but I don't feel like it made much of an impact as y'all realize. There's still people that think Joe Biden is an amazing president.
You can't find one person that thinks Joe Biden is an amazing president. Find
I
one
know.
Sadly, I
person.
can, and they're mentally. I mean, they're not mentally
Name
well, but I
name
can.
me one. Name me one that you can name
There
without
are
without
whole. Okay, so
I,
literally, if you go right now, you can look on
I believe
Facebook.
James.
Look on Facebook. Type in Joe Biden, President Joe Biden. Look at his
Ignore
Facebook
those
page, and you
motherfuckers.
will
I'm
lose so
on
much
those
faith in
Facebook
humanity.
pages. What are you talking
Look,
about?
President Joe Biden. Look at all
I'm
the
in
people
all of
commenting.
those.
Like 1 in 10 of only like
But James,
9 out of 10 people are worshiping the guy, and it's like, yo, he's a
you know what the
fucking
problem you know what
failure.
the problem with that is, James?
Hey,
I'll tell you the problem with
hey,
that.
DeAndre Pace.
I'm in
He's
those
right.
groups. The problem is none of those people are ever praising Joe. They never
So
are.
why do you
No,
fucking
they
try
are
to convince
sucking
No,
them?
his
they aren't.
old wrinkly
They aren't.
cock.
They are not praising Joe.
He's sucking his five
All they
inch.
do
No, they're
is
not. They're
all they
young
do.
people
Hey,
and they're
hey, shut
ignorant.
up.
Five of
Let
them
me
might be
finish my
generous.
point. All they do is parrot Democrat talking points. When we actually challenge them, because we have an equal amount of rights and equal amount of leftists in these groups. When we
Five.
actually challenge them to tell us what they like about Joe, Joe is never in the conversation. It's always Bernie Sanders. It's always the Democrat agenda, climate change. It has nothing to do with Joe Biden. The problem with the Democrats is they vote D no matter who. Joe Biden, Joe Biden could be a cardboard box, and the Democrats will still vote for him.
DeAndre.
I agree. Yes, fair.
Hey,
I mean, me and Rhett covered where the Democrats literally proved they would vote for a dead guy.
I mean, I'm not arguing.
the G thing, babe.
But like literally, you could go to
Wait,
President
what
Joe
was
Biden.
that guy's name, Rhett? The dead guy that the Democrats voted for?
I don't know. I know what party. So what group was it voted for D's nuts?
The Libertarians.
All of them, dude. If they're black, they voted for Democrat.
But like they literally in Pennsylvania during the general election a couple years ago, they literally voted for a dead guy.
I mean,
He died 2 months before the election, and they voted for him, and he won by 90%.
I mean, blue neighborhoods they're easily they're the easiest ones to brainwash. Let's be real here.
Black people are the easiest people to brainwash, dude. I know that's what you were saying.
I prefer not to use that terminology, but
Well, it is true. Black people
dark people are the easiest ones to
easily
brainwash.
manipulated when it comes to the
I mean,
political
that's the
system.
government's agenda to
The
make that
closest
way.
people with skin colors closest to black.
That's the government agenda to do that way. But I mean, go against the status quo. Like, even to quote the president of the United States, if you don't vote for me, you ain't white, you ain't black, excuse me. So apparently he can take your melanin just because you didn't vote for him.
Joe Biden has a lot of power. You didn't know that?
He's a sorceress that steals melanin.
Did you watch the latest AI Minecraft thing? Joe Biden has the Biden what was it called? It's called the Biden Smash or the Biden Bomb or something like that.
I don't know. I just know
he has an attack where he could use the Biden bomb, and Trump is trying to get him to use it, and Joe's like, just like, oh no, I can't do that. He's like, why not, Joe? It's classified. Trump says, Joe, do you even know what classified means? He's like, yeah, of course I do. And Obama's trying to give him a lifeline. It's like, yeah, the Biden blast. That's Christian said it. The Biden blast. Yeah, there it is. The Biden blast. And Trump's telling them, it's like, okay, well, tell me what it is. He's like, well, classified is when you're in class and you're so engrossed in the class that you become classified.
I believe you.
Oh man, I love those AI things.
You know, they're scary accurate though. Like, they're not even biased, which I love about them. They're not biased. They're accurate all the way.
They remind me too much of us in our groups.
Sometimes, yes, we have our moments.
Minus the sleeping. I don't think any of us has fallen asleep in the group.
I'll be honest with you. When I've been working them 10 plus hours, I have those moments where I'm about to doze off, bud.
Well, your alcoholism isn't.
It had nothing to do with it. I only drink maybe once a week, if that. Maybe
please.
Twice.
We all know it's more than that.
Shut the hell up! You went through 3 bottles in a week. I've never done that, so don't even start with me.
But I work from home. Okay, so I
have to deal with customers, so that's kind of worse.
I have to deal with customers calling me, 250 people an hour. So who do you think has the worst to deal with?
I have to go to their houses and deal with them. Like, I went to one house and I had to replace a receiver that was clogged with rat shit.
Was it your house?
No. It was some redneck, and I don't even remember the name. It was some weird Mississippi town that I don't even remember the name of it. It was so weird. Louisiana, Mississippi will come up with the stupidest shit for names for their towns. Population 900. Here's a new town.
Okay, let's begin wrapping things up here. We're closing in to an hour and a half. I really don't want to go over that. So to wrap up, James, give me some of that ranting energy about Rotten Tomatoes. I need to get
Rotten
all
Tomatoes.
of this out.
Most of these people they're so disconnected from the world. I feel like most of them got most of their reviews from HBO Max or some other streaming service. I don't feel like any of them went to theaters. I don't feel like any of them.
Pause for a minute. I just remembered to remind you. I was watching Peacock today, watching some wrestling, and Cocaine Bear is on Peacock.
Yeah, no, that's a one-time watch movie. It wasn't a bad movie, but it wasn't an amazing movie. But anyways,
so hell yeah.
But anyways, no. So we're
that
gonna go
Cocaine Bear gonna be on that.
Did you watch that movie, Dret?
Hell no, but I'm going to.
I mean, I'll never watch. I probably won't ever watch it again. I recommend a one-time watch. It was interesting, especially with the Dusty Bieber part. But no. Anyways, back to critics. These critics are. I'm just over everything has to be woke or it's not good. No, that movie was solid. I loved it. I had only a few canonical complaints, and that was it. Like, these critics are just disconnected from reality.
We gotta. We can't leave this out. I know you see it, DeAndre. Yeah, right. The Star and Stripes is pretty much an anime with the Biden, Biden, Obama, Trump.
I love those AI. Have you been watching those, Rhett? The AI
Bruh,
presidency
I
tier
don't.
list and shit.
Artificial intelligence to me is the same as regular intelligence.
Oh, honestly, the artificial intelligence of Biden
It's
is
smarter
an
than
upgrade.
Biden.
Bro. You know, the
That's
point
how
of
to accomplish
artificial
it,
intelligence
though.
is what they want. Regular intelligence.
Yeah, but I like
because regular intelligence doesn't even exist.
It makes listening to Joe Biden so much more tolerable. Listening to the AI.
But Joseph is going to be gone pretty soon, and then we're going to have to make it some.
I do think
Go
that
ahead.
I do think that Joe will die before his term is over.
Well, he's probably going to win next election, but then he'll die before 2 years in.
Well, here's the thing. I hope he don't, because I don't
That's
want to
what
deal
we
with
thought
camel
last time
toe.
too.
You know, I was honestly thinking that he was going to beat Harrison's Benjamin Harrison's
that was
record.
like 100 years ago.
Zachary. Is it Benjamin Zachary? No, it's Zachary.
Zachary.
I thought he was going to beat his
Taylor?
record because remember he was the shortest tenured president. He died 2 months into office from pneumonia.
That was like less than 2 years in, dude. Like, come on, you got to be at least 120 years.
I was figuring that Joe would kind of give him a run for his money. I thought Joe would just like croak in the first couple
Joseph Robinette Biden was less than 120 years.
Joe Biden's 720 years old.
You're just trying to give him too much credit, bro.
He's 720 years old. He told us so.
He's not even 100 years old.
He's an alien. Come on.
You're just trying to fit in with what I said.
Come on, man. Joe Biden literally told us he's 720 years old.
Broski. Come on, man.
Look, you act like our
he's not even 100 years old. He's like 82 years old.
You can't count. Well,
he doesn't know how numbers work. He doesn't even know how to piss properly.
Hey,
he probably couldn't count his testicles twice and come up with the same number. Okay.
Hey, James, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but Christian said something.
Oh.
You feel me? Like, I'm not trying to be rude. It's just my brother.
I don't see anything new.
No, I'm not talking to you, DeAndre. I'm talking to James. I don't want to be rude to him. I'm trying to be nice. It's just that.
Where are we going with this?
Okay, I'm just saying.
I'll tell
Christian
you
said something. Hey, DeAndre,
we're getting ready to close this down.
Hey, DeAndre, 30 seconds. Say this one more thing, and then you can talk.
30 seconds, Rhett.
I just told James to hold on because Christian said something, and then you started talking ahead of me. So I said, the Stars and Stripes is pretty much anime. But with Biden, Obama, and Trump, it's on YouTube. Question mark. Go ahead.
Yeah, we already read that one. But we're going to bring this one to an end. I'm tired. I know you guys are tired. So we're going to bring this one to an end. Any outros you guys want to do before I close this down?
That's it. I just wanted to say what he said because I wanted to be heard. What
about you, Jameson?
I mean, I'm having ISP issues, but follow me on Twitch, Badass General / That's about it.
We got you, Jay.
Oh yeah, we should start doing a Twitch thing too. Do some video games.
But if I can convince you to play a couple,
hey, Jay, you want to join us every weekend?
If I can, I don't.
Come on,
Here's the thing. 9 times out of, I don't know what my job does. My job works me like a dirty whore. So some weekends I'm so dead I pass out at like 7:30.
I'm about to message you on Facebook. So,
but yeah, we'll have a conversation after this podcast.
Yeah, I like you.
All right,
we're pretty good.
With that being said, gentlemen, I thank both of you for being here tonight. We had a great time. Remember, screw the critics. Go watch your favorite movies, people.
Hey, you said screw them. Fuck them.
Listen to the reviewers that actually watch.
I don't want to
it,
give
not
them
the
that much pleasure though.
fat neckbeard sitting
I don't
there
give a fuck what.
because it's not woke enough or with their crazy colored hair. No offense, people. If you have colored hair, nothing wrong with that. But if you're crazy colored hair,
Hey, James,
thick
zip it. I'm
glasses,
doing an
weirdo.
outro.
Go for it, bud.
So we'll see you guys next week around the same time. Remember, follow us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook. Your sister's
Good night,
Pony Express, everywhere that you can find us.
fellow
and we will
Mario
see you
enthusiasts.
next week.